Today's video is about One Foot in the Grave, and obviously the main character was the miserable Victor Meldrew. So as in keeping with his character, I'm going to be very miserable all the way through this video. One Foot in the Grave began in 1990 and ended in 2000, and Annette Crosbie played as the long-suffering of long-suffering wives in Margaret, and Doreen Mantle played the equally long-suffering, I couldn't keep it up, equally long-suffering Mrs. Warboys. I'm all over the place. Right, anyway, Angus Deaton played the smug neighbour Patrick, so it almost felt like Angus Deaton was playing himself, really. You had Pippa, who was his docile wife, played by Janine Duvitsky, and then you had the irritating neighbour, the irritatingly cheerful neighbour, Nick, played by Owen Brennan. There were 6 series of One Foot in the Grave, and it was written by David Rennick, good old Luton boy, and Richard Wilson was obviously a great fit for the part because he had played an equally lugubrious character in the late 1970s, early 1980s sitcom Only When I Laugh. So the people had seen the misery and they cast him accordingly. One Foot in the Grave, on the one hand, it just seemed like a conventional sitcom, but there was all these twists, like you had a bit of surrealism, like when he's on a lawnmower, there's Mr. Tambourine Man by the Birds is playing, and he's on this lawnmower going out of control. So, and you had some dark humour, sort of like slapstick humour as well. So you had all these great components that made it one of the greatest British sitcoms of all time. I'd put it in the top 10, no question. And a shout out to the giant tortoise in the title sequence, of course. The So Talented It Makes You Sick, Eric Idle wrote and sang the theme song. And another thing to remember was that Barbara Windsor got assaulted. Well, not Barbara Windsor herself, the greengrocer character she played got assaulted by Margaret because the Barbara Windsor character had the hots for Victor Meldrew, can you believe? And Margaret didn't take kindly to that, so she violently assaulted her. Anyway, keep smiling.